but we'll see how things go, you know? It really sucks that there's a gap in the VOD. There are multiple gaps in the VOD. So we need to do it again. Light willing. Nice. Got boots. Movement speed boots, not even from the quest on the first run. Truly, RNGesus has blessed us this day. Walk in the light. Okay. Oh, this song is a vibe. This is the usual Mr. Norden. $7.28 to the door. The gem must be deeper down. Oh, I didn't turn on Diablo audio. Whoops.
Open that door, girl!
I've got it!
That was quick thinking. Why would your mother leave you like that?
She wouldn't. Or she shouldn't have. I'm sure she had good reason. I'm not dying here. Over there. An opening.
Go!
9:42 to the door, so we're still a little slower than yesterday. Got 6 seconds.
Over there, the hoist. All Explain. What happened? The escort. They're all dead. Over there.
Lilith can't be too far.
Hauyum.
Okay.
Ah, there.
11:21. Now we're doing good stuff.
So.
Blocked again. Does Lilith know we're coming?
Okay.
You've mastered.
This barrier. I think I can dispel it.
Okay. Oh.
Yes, I did it!
Not enough blood. Never enough blood. I will,
There she is.
Mother.
You must stop this!
Look at the gifts she's given me.
Mother, no!
You won't take what's mine.
Please! I don't want you to die!
Okay.
No! You were...
Nice. Good copy of Mother's Knife.
There are some things.
You're stuck in an illusion. Relax. No harm will come to you here. And their path always ends in fire and death. Seen enough. Open the door.
Oh.
To warn.
Back in the Horodrums. Neyrel.
There you are. I think I've lost my...
You think? You think you might have lost your way? I'm glad to know that you
No one
think
is
that.
being with us. This place is a maze. And now this. What's that supposed to be? Oh, I see. The path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion. Not what I... This is... You might want to take a step back. Chespith Chut.
Oh.
It's the same. Chespith Chut.
Demons.
You won't take my master's book!
Why was a demon guarding that book? I should take this back to Neyrel.
I hope you had more luck than me. Interesting.
Movement speed on the Herodric Amulet. Let's go. Movement speed on the Herodric Amulet is dope.
You wanderer!
that the kitchen is ready for tomorrow's service. Angels above, you've returned. The Reverend...
State your business.
Reverend Mother Prava expects me.
Open the gates.
Not many could bear your sins.
Hold. She's expecting us. We go. Good luck.
Have the new watch commander replace the
Forces we lost at the mine.
So,
So, you returned. Vigo here tells me you were braver than he.
first,
May as well make myself useful. Hail. There's a shrine.
hark, creature of dark. Feel this. Look around at the mountains towering over you. Feel how small you are. Embrace humility. Accept your place in worship to the Father, for He has shown us the way. The end nears, Pilgrim.
So I like. Kneel before him and remember you.
Back to Corvala.
Blessed are those who bask in the light. Let our faith be our armor against the encroaching darkness. Ah, you've returned. Yet you stay.
More strangers in the camp.
I'll explain. Rothma's description of the ritual was difficult to understand, and the notes weren't much better. I think I know how to talk with my mother again. The breeze, coming from the Black Lake. Do you feel it? Let's hurry.
Neyrel. I'm on the right trail. She was here.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. It started in dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of Sanctuary.
I need to destroy the tumors to go any further.
The prophecy became my burden. So I locked the gates to hell.
Oh, you refuse to give me the key. All you must understand is...
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
Outsider! Beyond this chamber, there's nothing but death and mourning. How fitting it shall be your grave.
Glorious's light protect us!
Ho 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 ho!
You didn't need that armor to prove your worth, friend. It's too quiet.
Sound intuition.
Is that him? Is that Rathma?
Ooh! Ooh! Movement speed on Vigos? Let's go.
Vigo wanted.
Naira.
Movement speed on Vigos? Let's fucking go, dude. Yo, what's up, Waze? How you doing, man? I'm feeling kind of down today, but we're on a good run, so positive stuff. How you been?
Night's blessing.
Yeah, I'm on best pace ever.
I'm looking for a.
So, and we have like really good item drops so far. Still need boots, still need a bow, but we can figure that stuff out.
Dad, I need to be out in the field with the other knights.
Why the rush, my boy? You know, I found some of my old Horadric tomes. Stay here, and we can go through them together.
I can take some with me. We have a visitor.
This...
It's a dangerous world. Come, make it less so.
Spare some kindness.
Thank you, vendor.
Welcome to...
That vendor giving us yellow boots this early is great. I need a yellow bow or crossbow at some point.
Goatmen.
Fucked up a little bit there in terms of the maintaining the shadow imbuement stuff. Helm? Not the best, not the worst. If that treasure goblin had given me a crossbow that had plus damage on it, that would have been great. Or Shattered Stars, or whatever the thing is called. Crowded Sage.
Physical barriers alone will not be enough.
And your talismans and dirt scrolling will give the dead greater pause. Mind what lurks in the fog.
The roads are...
As soon as you can. Donan will have my...
You look like someone who's seen the world. Hope I can do the same one day.
What's holding you back?
My father. You've seen how he is. I need to persuade him just to let me leave the bloody keep.
Oh. So.
Gal back. Tane ri oba fi aklagari. It worked. Something's rousing the spirits from their rest. We should make haste within. The dead are stirred here as well. Yet, Erida's absence gives me greater concern. This chamber is just how my father described it.
You've never been here?
Only through the stories he told. Erida would not... Le dal hal il oskal. Oh, that did it. Maybe this will ease the dead. It's a start, at least. Demonic markings.
Lilith's been here.
Something's written on the altar. By stone and roots, by tears and pain, we must remain. Dead eyes stained with ash and ember. Cursed
First are we who must remember.
Ah, an elegy written by Erida. This is a memorial to all who died fighting Astaroth.
The weak perish. All ash forgotten.
Wait! We are not your enemy! Lilith. She must be bending these heroes to her will. Erida would never... This must be the cairn of the elders. So much defiled. Demonic scars upon their grave and...
There we go.
Druid runes to rouse the dead. These runes... What do we do?
We'll need to stop her.
Right. Solutions are found ahead, not behind, as Father says. Did you hear that? Something screaming in rage ahead. Oh no. That was one of the revered dead from the cairns.
Returned to the worms. May they find rest.
Arlo,
Did you think we'd so
Easily join the dead, lad.
How did you find your way
Way
up
up here.
Through the cairns.
Through them? Mighty brave of you. And mighty foolish.
I'll stay here and protect these two. The fog is...
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I had movement speed on my blue boots, then I got movement speed on the Herodric amulet, then I got movement speed on Vigo's amulet, then I found raw yellow movement speed boots. All 4 early game items where you would want movement speed, I found it with no time loss.
I should check on Yorin.
This is a concerningly good RNG drop rate. Like, I've done dozens of early game attempts in the last couple of days. This is a crazy run.
You've been fortunate.
Braced it.
Like, we've sat in Kyovashad and done resets for like hours, multiple times this week, where I don't get a single run with early game blue boots.
Have you seen the signs as I have?
Erida?
Yo, what up, Wazg? How you doing, man?
And?
Welcome in. Oh, I'm having a tough day, but right now the run is going completely sick. I was just explaining, like, to get through the early game, you need to have blue boots that have movement speed on them, and we found those. Then we found a Herodric amulet that has movement speed on it, and then we were able to upgrade both of those to yellow item versions with no time loss. So, like, we're having the sickest possible early game run. We're about to find out if I get first hit tempers that are, like, perfect, then this run is going to be, like, solid for a long time. No one's going to be able to beat this run for a long time.
Saw that. Overgrown vermin's broke another trap.
Perfect roll of movement speed. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, finally something is going not the way we wanted. Just kidding.
Some solid bits here.
The whole forest has gone mad.
We're not going out there again.
Yo, welcome in, Lowcaster.
There's a horn.
Well, you see, Lowcaster, this is the first run of the day. This is my actual first attempt of today. And I found blue boots that had movement speed on them before I got to Kyovashad. Then, the amulet you get for killing Chort had movement speed on it. Then, the amulet you get for killing Vigo, excuse me, for killing Lilith's Lament with Vigo, Vigo's amulet, had movement speed on it. Then we found boots with movement speed on it. Then we tempered a perfect roll of movement speed onto our boots and an above average roll of movement speed onto our amulet. The like approximate probability of finding blue boots in the super early game is 1 in 6, and we got it on the first run of the day. The probability of the Heraldric Amulet having movement speed on it is 1 in 8. The probability of Vigo's having movement speed on it is 1 in 5. And the probability of finding yellow boots with movement speed on them is around 1 in 5 as well. Then the probability of hitting the movement speed tempers on both items is around 50%. So long story short, we're cooking. RNG this good is extraordinarily rare. We're at the movement speed cap before we even finish Act 2. Like, I'm literally at capped movement speed. It literally cannot be faster. The only reason that we're doing this is because yesterday's run, which was the world's first
There must be a way to bring it down.
sub 230, the VOD didn't save, so I was all pissed. I wasn't that upset, but like, it was disappointing because I didn't want to have to rerun. But then the very next attempt after setting the world first 230 has like 226 potential if I play perfectly. Yeah, exactly. Just the Twitch VOD has like long gaps in it. So like, it's a legitimate run, and no one would doubt that it was legitimate because the gaps are so short and nothing weird happens in the gaps. It's not like I find some crazy item or anything. But it's definitely disappointing that it didn't save. Right? It's not good enough to be leaderboard verified, which is the stuff that matters.
Come to me, spawn of hatred. We have tender meat to hunt.
Like, look at this. I'm at 190% movement speed.
Wounded, but not
The reason that 190% is still the movement speed cap, like, you may be confused about that because the actual movement speed cap is 200%. While I am using Dance of Knives, I get a movement speed bonus. Right, so you need to be over 180% to be at the cap, and I am perpetually at that number. So, we were 20.7 seconds ahead of last run when we got to Lilith's Lament. And then we lost a little bit of time in the Erida fight itself because we didn't get a phase skip. But we can expect to essentially play even to yesterday's run.
I'll have to find another way inside.
Like, for all of today, we can expect to do that.
The horn.
No! 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 Ah! Ah!
Light, cleanse
Cleanse
these
faithful servants of their sin.
Bring them
And
peace
in death.
If you didn't see Yorin outside, we'll search on
Search
the
on the
way.
way.
When was the last time you saw Yoren?
We were discussing what happened to Erida, and then one of Yoren's protectors. This night, he was with Yoren. Come, quickly. Yoren's mace is here. I told them to get out.
Maybe he and the Knights tried to stop Lilith. Could she have taken him somewhere?
What possible reason would she have? He means nothing to her. We need to move. The way to Asteroid.
Right, just standing still, 190% movement speed. Fucking cracked.
Why is Lilith so eager to find Astaroth?
I've been asking myself that same question, but I'm as much in the dark about it as you are, I'm afraid. They share a connection, though.
Oh!
Here it is. The Soul Stone Chamber. Lilith has what she wanted all this time. She took the stone.
The stone.
No sign of
Yoren, though. We need to find him.
Was it another vision?
Ah.
Find Yoren. That's good.
You know what I'm tired of? Nice.
They're here. Yoren can resist.
He's strong. I love when you get the first hit. I love it. I love it so much. Oh.
I will leave you in peace.
Aye.
Lilith.
Looks so pretty from afar. Gates of heaven are open now, and one true love.
Is someone there?
Now it ain't think about me that you should know. And oh, I really want to downsize my PC. Like, I want to keep the same core components or better, but I really want a smaller case. Oh, by the way, look, Aster, the idea of selling Paragon points for a subathon, I was doing some math yesterday about what the pricing would need to be. Very reasonable stuff. Achievable. I think it's going to be an Earthquake Barbarian, just because that is the build that has the, like, best chance of being, like, good at every phase of the game.
Well, He's still breathing.
He is lucky to be.
That old man.
Oh, check her out. Strange. I had hoped.
Because, like, the approximate number of total level 85 pit runs it would take to get to level 200 is, like, 80.
They're coming through a hell rift. I will close it. Put them down. Far too easy. These demons were vermin. I'd expect more from a mage of Elias's ability. Let's search the house. Tread carefully. Elias could still be close. See what you can find.
Today, Master Elias called at my door. I had trouble with my words, so...
What a damn mess. Burning. Let's hope he can still be questioned.
Oh, Mother, thank you for opening my eyes. Your hatred fills me. Thank you for sending Master Elias to show me the way. I long for the day when we stand by your side and set the cleansing fire. Visitors, rise now, my wretches, to me! Master Elias, hear me! Your enemies are here!
Like, look at these boots, man. Look at that. And then look at this.
That is a proper demon. Watch your ass. Bad news. Make yourself useful and head for the
Orbane Monastery.
See what's keep.
That bloody abbot.
No monks, no wards. Is anyone here?
Murder! Murder in the sacristy!
Lock the doors!
What about the others? Diablo!
Do as I say!
He's here! Open the door! Let us out! Unto evening, I shall keep it safe. And then...
Abut.
From morning.
No. My friends, forgive me.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, and avoid this.
A minute 16 ahead of that run. Absurd.
Not coming.
Okay. Everyone exploding because of shadow imbuement is so, like, huge.
No, don't let them get me!
Have you seen some of the prisons? Maybe there is a chance Oyun lives. Oyun, are you here? Where did the cannibals come from?
The wall ahead. That used to be the entrance to the old prison. I thought it was...
We'll get through. Stay close.
Look!
Oh.
We made it. I can't stop my hands from shaking. Give me a moment. Yes. She's really here.
Shh! It's Solaya! Nothing will get you.
You know, when we first met, I assumed this. While you were in the Oyun said the tunnel is in a hidden alcove. There. Ahead. Twin sabers. Wait. Do you hear that?
Why do...
Andariel, the Maiden of Anguish. That is the lesser evil he means to summon. Heavens help us.
By judgment. By judgment.
Look at all this. An archive of the Forbidden, handpicked by Elias himself. He must be planning to summon Andariel somewhere else. But he did his research here. Look around. There might be some clues that can tell us where the ritual will take place.
The prophecy is...
Andariel. Behind the bookcase. I guess that's the one thing he learned from me. Should have killed him when it...
Lose your mind. Lose your mind.
Somewhere in this. Bale Shrine is close. We'll start there. Bale. Diablo. Mephisto.
Duel.
Hold them back! Ulkathos, lend me your strength!
Well.
Right, now we're just praying for a good map in here.
What took you so? The Temple of the Primes is just ahead.
By your hand, the...
Wait. Do you hear something?
Okay, not a great map, but manageable.
Oh, we're too late.
Okay.
We should get to top.
You forgot how expensive good PCs are? I think my PC was like state of the art in 2022 when I built it. Or rather, not quite state of the art, because it's a 12700K instead of a 12900K, and it's a 3080 Ti instead of a 3090 Ti. But it was like second tier. It was very, very high-end PC when I built it. And it cost me like $3,000 all in, something like that. But I was choosing components with like a distinct aesthetic preference. So.
Just rumors.
Are you mad?
Wait.
Found a quiet.
What I've been looking at as I consider my PC upgrade for CPUs is that the current like high end of um of AMD CPUs have like a dramatically higher amount of cache available. And so for graphically intensive games where you want to cache a lot more of the textures, or where you need, in order to render things, you need like a way higher amount of like CPU memory, they perform dramatically higher. But for single-threaded games and for games that are less graphically intensive, it doesn't really matter all that much.
Ah, you're here. Deckard is inside with your friend.
Desperate. But her screams are only a whisper now.
This is holy ground. Her influence will be weaker here. I am.
I actually found that upgrading my monitor had like a much bigger impact on my experience than almost any CPU upgrade would have. Just because, like, having a dank OLED monitor matters a lot. Yeah.
Arms for the light.
We got 2 Loraths. Whee!
Could it be? Ah, it is! The gods favor our journey, friends!
Yeah, thanks for the good luck, man.
Drink with me, Deckard. A toast to
I'm gonna run an ad now, guys, because after this we have a cascade of closely timed boss fights, and I want no pre-roll ads for that. So I'll see you guys in a minute.
Seems it's dying down. Onward!
Whoa!
Oh, no. No! Back! We need to go back!
What? What's wrong?
My pipe! I left my pipe back at the chapel! We must go back and get it!
Oh man, if you turn your back now, I'll be the first to bury a blade in it.
Bah! Fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Deckard. You know I won't. Come on then.
Oh!
Ah, Decad. Do you remember the smell of the salt air on the ocean? No shade or devil could stand in our way. Been all across this world since then. Seen things you wouldn't believe. But it was never quite the same. Wandering without a direction, it was just waiting.
Aye. It's important to have something to walk towards.
One foot in front of the other, eh, old friend? If we stop walking, we die. Sounds like the winds have calmed. Stay close.
Oh.
Look at
Elias chose them to join his... It was Master Elias's hand that brought Lilith to sanctuary.
You there! Wait! I haven't seen... This is worse than I thought. Elias has the sightless eye. It's ancient magic. He can see anywhere with it. Across time, even.
Go forth.
Blessed Mother, I will not fail you again. The maiden will walk this world.
Elias.
You should have...
This is over. We should find the sightless eye while we still have time. We can't leave it with these fanatics.
Hold on. I see something. Blood petals. I had another vision. Lilith thinks the prime evils will destroy Sanctuary, and she's empowering people to stand against them.
That's why she and Elias are gathering followers. They're building a bloody army.
Yes, Lord. The lords of hell threaten our existence, and we are doing something about it.
Elias, how are you still alive?
You will
You'll
never
understand what I have done for this world.
Why won't that bastard die? We can't keep bashing our heads against him like this. He'll wear us down. We need to escape, but not without the sightless eye. If we can take it, that'll rob him of some power at least.
You received her blessed communion.
Open your heart to her.
Embrace your
Oh.
nature.
Never.
Ugh, that stench. Unnatural. Some kind of necromancy.
Are you looking for the eye, Lorath? Taking it will change nothing. It is too late to stop what Lilith has begun.
Okay.
Here it is.
Good.
Put pressure here. We need to stop the bleeding.
It seems I've lost a step in my old age, eh, Decad?
Did you kill him?
The prime evils must have been gruesome.
No more gruesome than the rest of Sanctuary's underbelly. I can show...
We need answers. Elias used the sightless eye to contact Lilith. Perhaps it can help us. Bring it here, would you? We need answers. It's risky, but we haven't got a choice. Perhaps it can help us. Put your mind to the eye.
After everything.
Faithful tenant.
Good news.
A prophecy has been delivered to me. One that's...
The vision of pretty man.
Haven't even... I used to be like that girl. Had more dreams than I knew what to do with. Let me unseal this. Uchakid. Chespit Hilm. The stone will need to be attuned to Lilith before Lorath marches up to her. It won't hold her well otherwise. I put together some notes on the process before I left. Tread carefully. We summoned the spirit in here, and it ran amok. Lorath assured me that he banished it for good, but I've always had my doubts. Hatred. That's the essence Lorath will need for the attunement. I kept a map somewhere. Here. All the places Mephisto's hatred yet lingers. There's just one last thing. Careful. These things are priceless.
Oh, ba 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 ba.
You were right to call upon me, you know.
I'm still muddy.
Soul stones are no trifle.
Okay.
Hello. a storm.
What happened out there? Bloody hell.
It's alright, we're on an even better run right now. Also, nice to see you. We're over a minute ahead of that pace right now, so... The Auburn Ambassador.
You were a student of Elias's, Thaisa?
I was. We must break this. Pretending to study with him was useful to me.
I think...
Oh, fuck.
Do you feel that? You're finally back.
Let's see what mine is. I'm the Cherry Chancellor. Wow.
It feels worse here somehow. This must be the place. I haven't fought much since I was a young man. I've lost the grit for it. Whatever else is he? Creation dan tenis beri dis tom.
Don Hiklemon.
Damn it! What's wrong with it? Come on.
So, since we're so high up on the movement speed cap, and we're entering a part of the run where we end up being gated by our ability to clear mobs with comparatively weak items, we get more offensive potential from Shadow Clone than we get from Concealment. And we no longer need the extra mobility from Concealment. So we're switching on the basis that we can use the Shadow Clone to more easily clear mobs as we run through places like the Ritual Grounds and the
Thaisa? You're the witch in the tower?
Horadrim, I thought you journeyed to the keep.
and Molon's Den. The Ritual Grounds in Molon's Den was the end of that sentence. Sorry.
And why would... Thaisa.
Nice.
Ah, you're back. Place the purified quicksilver in that bowl on the table.
And how was...
Difficult to believe, I know. I've seen my allies throw their lot in with Lilith. People I thought were stronger than that. But that is how I... Grind it in the mortar. This will fall to her life.
One of my better pieces.
He is not up.
Why do we go to this place? There's nothing left for me to do. Let me return.
Return? Return where?
Magic is more potent here.
You will remain with us. Valtha brought...
This is foolish.
Good. Make haste. The Horadrim tires of waiting. Set the swamp's gift in the pot to brew a tea.
I simply think this is a waste of your time and mine.
Do you see the bridge?
Wait for what?
For the swamp to call out to your soul and draw what festers from you, like poison from a wound.
What? A portal? Mephisto.
Oh.
Now of all times.
Look at them. So consumed by their emotions that they
Forget what really matters.
Lilith is
the true
threat, not
Elias.
I know why you're so afraid of her.
My fate is tied to yours. If she devours me, Sanctuary is lost. But you still have a chance to stop her. What if I opened a portal for you out of this swamp? Let the Horadrim deal with Elias. He is their sin to bear. You and I can work together to stop Lilith.
I know who my real allies are. My friends. Take me back to them.
The day of reckoning will come, and your true friends will be revealed. Now, take the portal back to your allies. If Lilith prevails, you'll only have yours.
I don't know yet.
Let us begin. Mix the quicksilver in the pot. And the fire. Turn the wheel twice. No more, no less.
Oh, what a loathsome place to come see. Another set of art.
Do you think Elias knew Thaisa before she went to his palace?
I don't know, Nera.
Only two kinds of people come looking for old Timor.
Look at her, like, pussy, infected shoulder. It's gross.
And those running toward it. Which kind are you, I wonder? Never heard.
Go to Engavani. Nera and I will see if we can get some more information.
The doorbell. This must be it.
Nice. Gold split there. Nice.
Good, you found the ins.
But why did the incense...
Down. They must have tracked our scent. When you're ready, light the incense. How long will we... Bloody hell. I see the serpent now.
What do the scales show you?
A deer caught in a trap.
Watch out!
We need to find a way forward.
Oh, there's an opening beneath the serpent. Just big enough for me. I think it wants me to go through.
Don't be ridiculous.
We must follow the path.
Is this dream snake helping us, or did it corral us here?
Over here! Can you feel it?
He hears us. Just as you do.
I lost sight of the serpent, but I hear it calling to me. Up ahead. There's no way through this time. Oh, it's wounded though. Or is it telling us to wound it?
Clever thinking. So, who will stab at it to see if it will move?
Look at that! Look at that! Ruthless, flippant.
That's the way through. Help me clear those dead trees.
The Saradrim hang from
It's barring our path again. Keep a sharp eye out. Forget the snake. Just kill these things before they kill us.
So many come seeking answers. So many fail. Will you die like these souls, with a question still on your lips?
Shut up, shut up. You aren't real.
An old drunk. The judge of what is real.
We are real. And so
is the Lord of the Swamp.
Look, it's moving.
To get the answers you seek, you must offer payment. A head for knowledge.
I know you heard. Is that...
If there are Rex.
Rothma's prophecy spoke of a serpent, right?
The moment Elias.
Can you see the coffin from here? Any sign of it? I think I can unlock the door from the other side.
All right, go.
It's here! Just a...
Nerel! What was I thinking? Nerel. Go on ahead to the coffin. I'll look after.
Close. You're getting close. The edge of our sight. The limit of... You see the way.
Wrath. Elias's presence still taints this place.
Every toe.
Staircase is flooded. I need a way to cross it. secret of Elias's immortality must be deeper within. This is Elias's finger. No. I'm not gonna die here.
I found you drifting in it. Good. Let us end this then, once and for all. Let me end what I began. No one else is going to get hurt because of my choices.
No. No. It wasn't.
No more time to rest. You should check on Donan. We'll meet you at the Zakharun Keep later.
No, beneath the wine dark sea? No.
Speaking from...
Something is wrong here.
Nothing right about this place. Let's do this quickly.
So think of this. What myths are old enough that they would call the sea wine dark? That they would think the sea is the same color as wine? What does that tell you about the language? If you think that the ocean is the same color as red wine.
Right, Laura. Crea tion dan tenis. Beri dis tom higlimon.
There. Do you feel that?
What is it, witch?
Someone is coming.
Like, what kind of language would think that wine and the ocean are the same color? What does that tell you about the language? It's pretty bad at describing colors. What sort of language would be really bad at describing... Close. Generally speaking, what sort of a language might be really bad at describing colors?
The tree demands that you pay. And so do I.
I will set you.
No.
I am here.
An ancient language. Like, the word blue in English didn't exist until the 1700s. So, what's like... Just name some ancient myths. Or like, some ancient mythological systems.
Lilith has been a strange thing.
Ancient language is the type of language. Ancient languages have fewer words, right? Yeah, it's from the Odyssey. In the Odyssey, they never described the sea as blue because ancient Greek did not have the word blue. So when you translate the Odyssey, lots of modern words for colors, like orange is a relatively late arriving color to European languages, because oranges are not native to Europe, right? Blue is a word that was not in common English language vernacular until the late 1700s. So when you translate the Odyssey, the word orange doesn't show up anywhere. The word blue doesn't show up anywhere. The word green doesn't show up anywhere. Because ancient Greek and ancient Latin didn't have words for those colors.
Stuck on the tree with Elias for eternity. Nobody wants that.
I was fine on my own.
So beneath the wine dark sea is it's a Homeric reference. It's a reference to the Odyssey. Because when it's stormy at the Odyssey and the sky turns dark, they describe it as being wine dark. When the sea turns dark, they describe it as being wine dark. And they really mean like wine. Now, ancient Greek wine wasn't the same color as like modern red wine.
Same as before.
Because they didn't separate different strains of grapes from each other. So it would have been a sort of ruddy color. Like a mixture of modern red wine and aged white wine. So sort of a pinkish, brownish hue. It wouldn't have been very appetizing looking by modern standards. Or by modern enological standards. But that's what the reference is. Or at least that's what I was getting at.
Feel that? The ground shook.
Yeah, most people... That trivia question is deliberately very hard. It's not something that I would expect a random person on the street to guess. What's my hardest one? There are just insane questions that I could ask that, like, no one will know. Like, I could just ask you ridiculous things, like, what's the name of the blacksmith in this town? And no one will ever know. Like, it's about, like, a good trivia question is both obscure and interesting, right? Right, so that Odyssey one is at least interesting.
Must be something underground.
Reverend Mother, the gate is barred against us.
Hold our position.
Lorath, a word.
Like, even modern standard Vietnamese, right, a language spoken by many millions of people, doesn't have separate terms for blue and green.
Must have snapped. I need to find
Or like, there in the Indian Ocean, there's an island called Bo, and on it live a people who call themselves Bo.
What was that?
They speak a language that they call Bo. Right.
Spoke of lesser evils beyond Andariel. Could that...
Thank heavens you're here. I convinced them not to go without you.
I know. But you shouldn't have thrown away the stone, either.
And on Bo,
We have a head.
the bow who speak bow don't have separate words for blue and green.
This and that non-stop. Can you drop it for once?
It's not about me.
I was laying in bed last night.
It's
Like, how did that connect Shoba to the crone? Obviously, it's the well. She's when you talk to NPCs. Okay, so like when you do Shoba's quest line where she says, "Can you go check on my pet?" Right? That quest line then unlocks another quest line inside of Turtle Ra, where one of the scholars in Turtle Ra that you speak to refers to her as the crone and says that she's been there since before Fiac Legeore like entered Skosglen.
Everything feels
So like unless you've done that particular quest line, there's no way you would ever know that she was the crone. But he calls her the crone and says that she's been there since before Fiac Legeore entered Skosglen.
hellfire. To keep us out, or to keep someone in?
We'll know soon. Stand back.
I think that like a lot of people don't read the flavor text on items.
Demons.
Help us fight them off.
Right, so like throughout the campaign, right? Throughout the campaign, you get like a number of like items handed to you, right? And all of them have flavor text that people just don't read.
Tani sobtaile kittos. It's Prava. Even she didn't survive this.
There's something underneath her. I know that glow. It's the Soul Stone.
No, the battle is not over. The father is hunting Lilith. In this.
Yes, but watch out! Something's bombarding us.
It's coming from the high ground.
Help me put up the wall.
The balance of power in... This is not over yet! I will draw out your suffering!
I'm surprised you still remember the words to the bulwark.
I'm the one who taught you that spell.
Dilekitos. Tani sub dilekitos. The demon that destroyed the bridge. She's the one who's been hunting us.
It still has some allies in hell. No.
What do you stream when I'm not speedrunning? It depends. During the beginning of each Diablo season, I level up and help people and whatever. For the first couple of weeks of the Diablo season. It's typically, I'm able to hit Paragon 200 on, like, day 2. So, that ends up meaning that I'm, like, way higher level than most casual players. And even compared to most streamers, I'm quite up there. The people who are, like, hardcore, like, 24/7 blasters, like Woody Joe and stuff, who stay up all night on the first day of each season, they get ahead of me, but other people not by much.
You know.
Bye, Ashava. Bye, Ashava. And then I also, like, toward the end of each season, I get kind of, toward the end of each season, I get sort of finished with Diablo. And I stream all the other stuff that I play. So, so I stream, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 and Counter-Strike and Path of Exile and all the other stuff that I play. There are a lot of games I want to try that I just can't afford to try, but a lot of the, like, free-to-play things or esports I play a lot of.
I see the blood petals.
Yep, those are the 3 that I just listed, yep.
What happened?
No, it's all good, you're just being helpful. Like, I think that if I had, well, right now if I had money I wouldn't spend it on games, but because I really want a PC upgrade. Yo, what up, Zoso? Thank you for the lurk. What do you mean?
We must find.
Donin.
Zoso doing his best Astaroth impression. Hi, Astaroth. Bye, Astaroth.
What is this? Where am I?
A prisoner in your own mind. I could keep you here.
Hi, Brol. Bye, Brol.
I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector. But only if you choose to. I will show you why the world has need of you. Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be. I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost without a...
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path stray from it at every opportunity.
The world through a child's eyes.
The Horadrim know the truth.
So the question is, so I'm gonna get a really good split for the nightmare bosses.
Elias thought I was the one to save.
But the question is, will I save like more than just 1 or 2 seconds in that split?
I will keep you shackled here forever.
Hello.
The cave in the mountains. This is where Mephisto found me.
I thought I sensed that old wolf skulking around. You would follow Mephisto, but not me. Are you that foolish?
I guess we're going to find out, aren't we?
What did my father offer you?
Nothing I wanted, bitch.
You've thrown your life away for nothing.
I haven't thrown my life away for
Mephisto's
anything.
fate is already sealed.
What are you talking about? It's not already sealed.
Nothing is sealed yet. That's why you're still talking.
Nice.
You won.
I want to play Legend of Dragoon again, but my PS1 setup isn't ready yet. I have like a retro gaming hutch project you're working on. Nice.
I'm sorry about...
So I have next to me on my desk, I have my Nintendo 64 set up.
You've arrived before Lilith, but she is close.
You've been speedrunning your Necros from Eternal Realm to 60 this weekend. Nice.
I distract her.
Getting them ready for end of season.
Her in the Soulstone.
Nice.
Between him and Lilith, he is the greater evil.
You want to use the stone on him?
By the way, that was phase 1. I don't know if you guys caught that. I don't know if you guys saw. Phase 1 Lilith was on the screen. and that's phase 2. I don't know if you saw, but her health bar was full at one point. Okay.
is done.
Now,
Oh.
rest, girl, while you can.
One of my favorite stupid things to do is ask people what's in this cabinet. And they go, oh, And then I go, did you guess? 2 bats?
Why didn't you wait for us? Yes.
Lorathnar.
Will this never end?
Yusuf? What do you want?
Step aside. I'm here for the Haradrim.
Can it wait? I'm
Off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his
grave
grave
for
for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast, strode right past where you stand. A path of scales. I can save you from this, Mother.
Why do I only hear one set of footsteps?